I'm gonna save you some money today. Yeah. And we are back on another episode of Information Station JW with yours truly. Glad to be back with you guys once again. And yes, my objective today is hopefully try to save you some money. I'm excited about today's review. We have today the Black & Decker. This is the LDX120PK. Yes, this kit is actually a 68-piece kit, and I'm excited about the little goodies that you get with it because it's really a one-all tool kit for your beginners or mid to even advanced tool users. This kit could serve any purpose of any of the three, but this kit I'm excited about because it's got a lot of different things in here that you typically would not get with a kit. And for the money, you really get a bang for the buck. I'm here to tell you that I'm excited about this unboxing of this particular kit. So I'm not going to further prolong the review with all the shenanigans, but I want to go right into shooting what you get with this particular kit. So without further ado, let's go on ahead and dive right on in. Okay, guys and girls, we're back and we're here with the kit. I've taken the liberty to just basically unbox it and lay everything out here on the table so you can kind of see what you're getting with it. Now, right off the bat, let me just say this. I'm not doing this review for those that are familiar with tools to the extent that you know what you're looking at here on the table. This review is basically geared towards people that may not be as familiar with tools as others may be. So I don't want to sound redundant and sound like I'm just basically making it look like some of you guys are ignorant, because I know that if you're looking at this, you guys, most of you are well aware of what's here on the table. But for those that don't know, basically we're going to go on ahead and go through each one of these and just kind of let you see what you get. So right out the box, of course, you got your little paperwork here, warranty, all that good stuff. Black & Decker manual. If you want to go in here and look at it and see the operation more in detail, you can do that, okay? Moving on. Now, you have the drill, which is the featured item on the table. It comes with a lithium 20-volt battery, which can simply be released by pushing this tab. There's your battery release. Pops right back in, snaps in, you know you're in business. It has a stationary bit right there on the back, and you have 11 settings of torque on this thing, okay? So basically when you push the trigger, power up. I really like the feel of this thing. It also has a light here that you can see. That comes in handy if you're working in tight spaces and just basically working in the dark. You need to see what you're doing? Guess what? Bam, I see you. All right, little trigger right there. Then you have this tab right here on the side. Once you push that in, what it does, it basically reverses the drill. So you got both directions. You just push that in, and it recesses in, and basically you're able to go both directions. All right, now let me tell you right off, I really do like the feel of this drill. It's compact, it's comfortable to the hand. More importantly, it's not bulky, okay? That's important because if you're working on things and you're in a tight space, then you want something that's going to be able to accommodate your hand and move around in there. All right, you don't want something so big to the point where you're knocking up against stuff and knocking stuff over, all right? So this is very comfortable to the hand. It's compact enough to the point where it's got enough torque, it does what it needs to do, and it's small enough that, you know, it's not a nuisance to you, okay? Now, to this battery, let me just show you again. Pull that off. It also came with this charger. Charger is pretty straightforward. Of course, you plug it in, but how you just simply just take it on the other end here. This little thing here has a little recess there. You just stick it on there, and when it snaps, light will come on. Solid light, you know that it's charged fully. And as long as it's blinking, you know it's not done charging. All right. That being said, you have standard pliers here. Again, these are not, you know, top notch, but they basically do provide what you need in terms of a starter kit. You got a nice pair of needle noses here. What they do have here is a little cutting feature right there that you can see if you need to cut some wires. It does have that ability there as well. Of course, here is your screwdriver. Basically, you can put your bits in this thing. How you do that, you just take this little kit here. It has a little extension there. You take that extension, you put it in there, and then you're able to take your bits out and you put your bits in as such. And that may be a variety of whatever. So you have your Phillips, you have your standard or common, as they like to say. You have your hex heads and stars. So it's a nice little starter kit to get you going. All right. Next we have your common and Phillips screwdriver. They do have the magnetic tips on them, so when you are screwing the bolts, screws, whatever out that, you know, you're trying to get them out of there, and they sometimes have a tendency of falling down in the hole and making things a little bit more difficult for you. Well, this will hold on to them with that little magnetic tip at the tip of the screwdrivers. So, nice little feature. You need to drill some holes. You have that ability too, and this is basically half inch there, 5/8. You got a 1/4 of an inch here, small one, 3/4, and you have a full inch. This is very helpful, especially if you're trying to drill some holes. You maybe want to run some wires through, maybe like you're putting up a mantle or something, and you want to run your cords on the back side. You can run a hole through the back side of that board, and bam. These also will do the same thing. Basically, you have this tool here, which is basically enables you to line up wherever it is that you're trying to run the hole, and you can get a hole as big as that, or you can get one as small as this. Okay, real handy as well. Along with the bit set, you do have hex head bits here as well. If you're trying to get some bolts out, this will accommodate you on that. You have a little hammer here. This is not for your purpose of trying to build a house, but if you need to take a nail out, put a nail in, knock somebody in the head. No, I'm just playing. I'm just playing. This will get the job done. You got your knife here. Need to cut. There you go. Nice little Black & Decker just looking at this, it's not made of the best quality in terms of tape measures, but you know what? It's not like you're going out there and you're Mr. Construction. This is here for your purpose of just measuring stuff, so it gets the job done. Okay, drill bits, you need to make some holes. There you go. Nice standard drill bit set. And basically that is it. You know, right out the box, this is a set that you can basically get started with if you're building around the house, little projects that you have on the weekends or whatever. And oh, by the way, let us not forget the badged bag that comes with this. Really nice. You can put all of your tools in here and basically carry it around with you from job to job. The ladies may particularly like that as well. You know, this is just not a review for the guys, but there may be some women out there, y'all don't know how to, you know, put a picture up. Well, this kit will help you do that, okay? Or whatever it is you're trying to do around the house. This is a great starter kit for anybody. And this is certainly a kit that will offer you all the tools that you need to do just basic stuff around the house and, you know, get your things done that you need to get done. So, quality drill, very impressed with that. Again, it's very comfortable and has more than enough torque to do what you need to do. And so there you have it. There is the kit, the Black & Decker 68-piece hobby kit, if you want to call it that. It's the LDX120, okay? So you guys look it up. You should be able to find it online for about 68, 70 bucks, somewhere around there. But for what you guys are getting, you see there on the table, this is a pretty good kit at a very reasonable price. And my objective today was to save you some money. And I believe that I have done that with the introduction of this kit here. All right, so there we have it. I'm going to go back with final thoughts, and I will see you on the other side. And hopefully you guys have enjoyed that unboxing of the Black & Decker tool kit combo. Hopefully those that are looking for a nice starter kit, this will be some, or maybe will be your consideration in making that choice. Either way, this is a great beginner kit, whether you're a beginner, intermediate, or you have a full, brigade of tools at the house. This is a good kit that you can take with you, maybe have as a backup at the house, maybe put in your car or truck, or just take with you from job to job, Certainly if you're putting together furniture or doing little projects on the weekend, this kit here is a go-to in terms of getting the job done. So hopefully you guys have enjoyed this review. I want to say that for the value that you're getting, typically drills like this, of this caliber, for 70 bucks, you're typically going to pay that for a drill like this, $70 to $100+. So the fact that you can get a drill like this, and then the fact that you get the additional accessories that come with it, that's a bonus. So, you're really getting the value for the money, really more than, what you're actually paying for. So hopefully you guys will take this into consideration. And if not, sometimes Black & Decker gets a bad rap because it's not the DeWalt's, or, it's not the higher end, quote, drills. And there are granted some, and that's nothing against the DeWalt's or the other higher end drills and kits. They're all nice, but for a nice inexpensive kit, and one who can hold its own, Black & Decker, this kit pretty much will get the job done. So that being said, hopefully you guys have enjoyed the review. It's been informative, and will give you one more thing to think about in making your selection on what type of kit you will buy. That being said, you have been on another episode of Information Station JW, where you guys can get information and reviews that you know that you can most definitely count on. Until next time, peace.